This is Baron J67. Today I will be reviewing the Xbox One and PC exclusive cross-play pirate adventure, Sea of Thieves. Rare, the video game developer of classics such as Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong Country, Conker's Bad Fur Day, and 007's GoldenEye, looks to go for gold with this open-world pirate game. Set to release March 20th, 2018, they have offered a closed beta that feels like a large chunk from the full game. This game is so entertaining. It drops you into the world of a pirate. You are part of a crew, or you can roll solo, or you can roll with larger crews and medium-sized crews. I believe there's 3 tiers you can work with, but you really do jump into the life of a pirate. Now, of course, a pirate dealing with supernatural creatures such as skeletons, which I didn't see any other ones at that this far in the beta. But you're fixing ships, you're clearing out leaks, you're doing everything. You're going to war, you're sitting here finding treasures. And when I say go to war, you're more so just going to battle with other pirates. I haven't seen any other outside of enemy creatures. I haven't seen any other opposition other than other pirates, which don't always have to necessarily be the opposition. You can work with them and whatnot, but you're loading cannons. You can load yourself into a cannon. You're exploring beautiful islands. It is simply a full adventure as a pirate, and it's not only this wonderful adventure and entertaining, it's a beautiful sight to see. It's a hell of a game. And you're also running into different creatures. Well, not different creatures. So far, the only creatures I ran into are going to be the evil, twisted skeletons. Now, you don't know the story behind the skeletons, at least up at this point, because this is just a beta. But you do run into them, and it does get pretty hectic. So this game running on Unreal Engine, which we already know anything with Unreal and some decent artists is going to look beautiful. But when you look at this water, when you look at the islands, when you look at the weather changing, the day and night cycle, the grass, even the artwork of the skeletons and other pirates, just the beautiful detail. It's also a fairly different design. It very cartoonish, but you're doing some very real stuff. I mean, you're fighting pirates, you're shooting cannons. It's not kiddie, while it has a very childish design, but it's very detailed, and it's just overall amazing to look at. So now let's get to some of the mechanics. Now, one thing that I love is the jump in, jump out gameplay. And when I think of that, I think of games like Destiny, being able to just jump in on somebody's adventure or somebody's strike. Well, here in Sea of Thieves, if you don't have a party or a full list of people to play with, you can just jump in and it'll take the time and set you up with a crew. And a crew that's either short a man or getting ready to start. You'll be the first one within the ship. Now, me, every time that I loaded in, I was put into a full crew. Like I mentioned in the beginning, this is an open world, live the high seas as you want type of game. But the real cool part is there's also options to play the missions. Now, they're not necessarily missions. It's more along the lines of go here, collect this, retrieve this treasure chest, and bring it back. Now, the cool parts that I've seen so far in the beta would be that it wasn't simply the same type of chest or the same looking island. There was some variety. Like, I picked up a chest called the Chest of 1,000 Grogs, which actually, when you picked it up, you got really drunk and it was hard to walk with. And that wasn't even the main reason I was there on the island. Within the beta, the only people that I've seen that offer different missions or treasure maps are going to be the gold hoarders. Now let's talk about some of the cool stuff that I've done and seen so far within the game, or the beta. I've found sunken ships, explored them. I've gotten into crazy fights with freaking skeletons. I mean, I've so many freaking skeletons. They're everywhere, dude. They give you no type of breaks. But one of the coolest moments that I experienced within the game, and I'm so happy that I was able to record it, was this moment here where I'm watching my shipmate bring on this treasure that he found on the island, and I'm sitting here in the crow's nest of the ship, and as you can see, I'm getting ready to fight some sharks off to make sure he doesn't lose the treasure. And that was just, moments like this are what makes this open world, I guess you can call it sandboxy game, so amazing. I mean, just look at this. I'm defending my shipmate because of course you can't swim as fast when you got your treasure chest. I mean, I'm shocked you can swim at all, but just moments like that are to find out that you got to eat bananas in order to heal. Just who thinks of this stuff? But whatever. I mean, it's freaking awesome. Rare has a serious gem on their hands here. I mean, raising sails, sailing the seas, looking for different islands. Look at the stars, look at the design, and then playing music. You get to sit there, play tunes, and each instrument has their own sound. Now, of course, you're not sitting there playing specific keys. It has automated music that you just hold the trigger and it continues to go. But it makes for the full experience. I mean, you get to play music. There's different instruments such as the accordion. I want to say it was a lute or some type of guitar, but the game is just so full of adventure. And at the end of it all, after a successful run, you get to sit back, meet up with the crew, go to the bar, and just drink until you're drunk. And you get really drunk on this game. You're visually woozy, you can't move. It's just absolute bonkers. Now, this game coming out in March, it's definitely going to be a pickup for me. I see a lot of people on my friends list on Xbox Live and people on Steam who are playing the closed beta. So I imagine a majority of those people are going to convert over and pick it up on console. Or not console, I'm sorry. Are going to actually pick up the game. But all in all, I think we have a winner here. Once again, I'd like to thank you guys for taking the time and listening to my poorly edited and made video, but this is Baron J67, and please click that subscribe button and let me know in the comments what can I do better, what other videos or what other games should I be looking into, and what more would you like to see from my channel. So once again, like, subscribe, contact me on Twitter, Instagram, everything's Baron J67. You guys have a blessed one. Much love.